Hey, what's up you guys? My name's Tyler Rugge. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about my experience at VidCon and at TanaCon. I'm sure most of you guys are interested in my experience at TanaCon the most, so I'm gonna try to really condense my information on VidCon, and I guess I'll try to condense everything in this video because everything kind of sucked and a lot of stuff happened. So yeah, I just don't want this to be like a 45-minute long video. Normally I would post this on my vlog channel. My vlog channel still hasn't been monetized even though it's been eligible since February. So I'm a sellout and I want to profit off of the videos that I take the time to film and edit. So I'm gonna just post this on my main channel, and if you wanna see more content like this, then subscribe to my vlog channel. I will be posting vlogs there soon, because hopefully it'll be monetized soon. But yeah, I wanted to talk about my experience at TanaCon and VidCon, especially since I did tell you guys I would be at VidCon and TanaCon, and as we all know, TanaCon didn't really happen. So I just wanted to explain everything that happened from my point of view and my experience because I was at both of these events. And before I start explaining everything, I'm just gonna insert my vlog footage from VidCon right here. It's only like 3 minutes of stuff, but just to kind of give you guys a visualization of what I did at VidCon. And I also talk about TanaCon a little bit towards the end of the vlog footage, so I'm gonna put that there. And once that's done, we will talk about what happened. Hey guys, so I'm at VidCon. I just registered and got my pass. I just got this creator pass that I had to pay like $300 for. I love VidCon. And yeah, it's like 10 a.m. There's a lot of people everywhere. I haven't even like entered the actual convention yet. I'm still like outside. But like before people check passes, I don't feel like going in. I don't know. It just, there's so many people. And like, look at all these people waiting. Like, I just don't really feel like dealing with that. I will check back with you guys later when I'm not just sitting out here watching birds eat trash off of the ground. Alright, so I'm here at VidCon with Taylor.
Hi, it's me.
We're trying to find her meetup, wherever that is, nobody knows. Right. We've been at VidCon for about 5 minutes and we've already been yelled at by security for getting out of our car.
Yes, get back in the car.
So, that's a good start. We're probably going to be going to TanaCon pretty soon.
Yeah.
But we just got to get this meet and greet out of the way. Well, Taylor does. I don't have anything because I'm irrelevant to VidCon at least. So yeah, see you guys later when we find out where we're going. We found out where we're supposed to go.
Yes.
Are you excited, Taylor, to meet everyone?
I'm nervous.
So I'm at Taylor's meetup. She's right behind me meeting people and I'm off to the side because I'm irrelevant. But a lot of people are asking for pictures with me and meeting me, so that's really cool. I'm like sweating. I don't know why. It's really hot in here. But yeah, it's really cool getting to meet people. Alright guys, so it is VidCon day 2, and originally I wasn't really gonna go to VidCon today because there isn't really much going on there for me. But yeah, I decided to try going to TanaCon, not knowing what monstrosity disaster that place was. So I went to TanaCon, and right when I arrived was when everyone was getting kicked out, I guess. But I was able to still go inside because luckily I was a +1 and I was able to go in. It's so loud. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm trying to vlog right now. It's just not a good idea. Alright guys, so I'm back at my hotel room and yeah, I don't know what just happened today. It was kind of crazy. So I was trapped in the TanaCon place where TanaCon was, the Marriott or whatever. And they wouldn't let us leave because there was a mob outside. People were literally screaming and jumping on top of cars, and I was out there for a minute before I got inside, and people were literally yelling at the police saying, "Tana said we can go inside. Who even are you?" And they were like, we are the police and you are not allowed inside. So I don't know. But I'm about to go meet up with Taylor and we're gonna go to the party for the creators at TanaCon. Later on we're going to the one at VidCon. And yeah, I'm probably not gonna bring my vlog camera because it kind of sucks having to lug that thing around. And hopefully tomorrow there's some better content, more stuff going on. I really don't know. So starting off with VidCon, as you guys saw, I went to VidCon with Taylor. So my very first experience with VidCon security was with Taylor, and it was before we even went into VidCon. There was obviously a ton of traffic around Anaheim this weekend because it was VidCon, so, you know, thousands of people everywhere, I'm sure you can imagine. So there was basically standstill traffic in front of the Anaheim Convention Center, so we were not moving. My mom let me and Taylor out of the car, and we literally got out of the car, closed the door, and started walking towards the doors where we go to register because they were right there. And security literally yelled at us as we were already like halfway to the doors, and they were like, "You guys aren't allowed to stop there, get back in the car." And we were like, "We're already out of the car though," and they were like, "Get back in the car." So we got back in the car, drove down another like 30 feet, and then got out of the car again. I don't know, it was just really stupid. Like, we were already out of the car. VidCon security was just being very mean to us, which I get it, it's their job. They need to control all these people and make it so it's not a safety hazard. I just thought it was really dumb. Just wanted to say that literally I got yelled at by security before I even entered VidCon. Also at VidCon, Taylor was invited to VidCon as a guest because she was having a meet and greet through VidCon. However, even though I reached out to VidCon and asked them to give me a pass, they didn't, so I had to pay almost $300 for a creator pass that literally did nothing for me, really. But basically, Taylor had a meet and greet at VidCon that was like an official meet and greet, so she had her own meetup space, and I went there with Taylor, and essentially I stood off to the side at her meet and greet, so when people would meet her, they could then come to me and meet me if they want, since we have a similar audience. And VidCon security basically kicked me out of Taylor's meet and greet towards the end, thankfully, but still they kicked me out of Taylor's meet and greet because I didn't have the proper credentials to be standing around Taylor, even though we were clearly together. We're friends. I was filming for her, and security goes up to me and they go, "I can see that you're someone people want to meet. However, you're not supposed to be standing there. You don't have the proper pass." And I was like, "Can you give me the proper pass?" And then they asked me what my name was, and they asked me how many subscribers I have, which shows you what's important to VidCon and what gets you anywhere. You have to have a lot of subscribers, otherwise you're freaking irrelevant. I told them, you know, my name's Tyler Rugge, I have like 230,000 subscribers, I'm friends with Taylor, we're here together, I just wanna like be with her at VidCon. If you could just give me the proper pass so that we can be in the same space, that would be cool. And so he went off, I continued meeting people, and then he came back, said he couldn't do anything for me basically, and then he kicked me out of Taylor's meet and greet, and it was just really stupid. So yeah, VidCon sucked. That's basically all I did at VidCon. And don't get me wrong, I loved meeting you guys, and I spent as much time as I could just walking around VidCon meeting you guys, because that's basically the whole reason why I went to VidCon anyways. I was just disappointed that I got hassled by security a couple of times while I was at VidCon. I had a couple other small things at VidCon that happened that were just really annoying, but I'm not going to get into it because it's kind of not that important. You can just imagine security treated me like crap because I wasn't a featured creator. What a surprise. That was basically what happened at VidCon, and then the next day I went to TanaCon. I am friends with one of the featured creators at TanaCon, and unlike VidCon, at TanaCon, the featured creators are allowed to have +1s. So I was a +1 at TanaCon. I showed up to TanaCon at around, I want to say 2:30, 2 o'clock. I don't really remember exactly what time. But I had no idea what was going on at this point. Nobody really knew what was going on, I feel like. But as soon as I arrived to TanaCon, I literally stepped out of my car, walked into the parking lot, and I just see everyone flooding out of the building. And I asked some people what was going on. People were telling me that everyone was getting evacuated from the Marriott because it was a fire hazard. I kind of walked towards the building and I started to meet some of you guys who recognized me and started getting pictures with you and stuff, and that was really cool. Again, love meeting you guys. I was kind of talking to some of you guys about what was going on at TanaCon and stuff, and a lot of people were telling me that they were standing out there for hours and they couldn't get in. They were letting people in without tickets, and people with tickets were still in line and all kinds of stuff. I don't know exactly what went on there because, again, I didn't buy a ticket to TanaCon. I didn't wait in line, so luckily I didn't have to experience that. I was kind of standing out away from the crowd because there was a huge kind of like mob outside of the hotel. Then I guess Tana tweeted that her and Bella Thorne were gonna come outside and say something. So then Tana and Bella came out. The whole crowd rushes over to them. Again, I'm still kind of standing off to the back because I don't want to have anything to do with this. So everyone runs over to Tana and Bella and they're like screaming whatever. And when this happened, everyone kind of cleared away from the hotel entrance. So I walked to the hotel entrance because I wanted to get inside because it was like 90 degrees in the parking lot and I didn't want to be out in the heat. And there was security standing outside. There were police inside. I forgot to mention also that apparently the SWAT team was called. That's what I heard. I didn't see the SWAT team though, but that's what I heard from other creators later on. And then there were also fire trucks and an ambulance. So I went up to the front door by where security is, and by the time I got there, Tana and Bella already went back inside. So then the mob came back to the entrance. So behind me was like this giant mob of people again. And I was like, fantastic. Everyone starts screaming that Tana said that they could all go back inside the building. And security was like, no, you're not going back inside. We're not letting anyone in. The event is canceled, essentially. And everyone said, no, Tana said we can go in. Literally, someone told the police, who even are you? Tana said that we can go inside. And I just laughed at that because I was like, if security says you're not going inside, like you're not going inside. The police were there. Like, what do you mean? All of the fans are like screaming at the security and at the police that they want to go inside, which I don't blame them for being angry. Like, you paid to go to TanaCon and it's getting canceled. That sucks. So I went up to one of the security people and I was like, hey, I'm a +1. I should be on the list. Can I go inside? And they told me that I had to walk over to the green room, which was on the side of the building. And I was like, okay. So I went there, told the security people there that I wanted to go inside and I was on the list. So they said, okay, and they brought me inside. They checked my name off the list. Cool, I'm inside. I'm in the air condition. I'm happy. So I'm in the green room. There's a whole bunch of other YouTubers in here who I kind of know, but like I'm not friends with any of them. So I just feel very uncomfortable. Like I don't want to talk to anyone because I'm socially awkward. So I was just kind of standing there. The person who invited me to go to TanaCon with them wasn't there yet, and they didn't know if they were still gonna come because it was still unknown at this point if TanaCon was still gonna go on. So I was just standing in this room, like alone, not doing anything. It was very uncomfortable for me. And then basically I was just listening to like people around me talking, and people were saying that we weren't allowed to leave the hotel at this point because it was a safety hazard outside. So we were basically trapped inside of TanaCon. So then after maybe half an hour of me sitting in this green room, they tell us that we had to go and clear out of the green room because they didn't want anyone in there anymore. And if we had a hotel room there, then we can go back to our hotel room. If not, we had to go to the creator lounge on the 14th floor. I didn't have a hotel room there, so I had to go to the creator lounge. Most of the other creators who were there did have a hotel room, so they just went to their room. I went to the creator lounge. There was like maybe 5 other people in there. Didn't know any of them. So I just kind of sat there. I was calling my friends and texting people, just trying to pass time. And this was around the time where Tana went live on Instagram, but I didn't watch it. I didn't really have a good phone signal. But yeah, so I was trapped in the creator lounge for like another hour. And then I was finally able to leave TanaCon. And that was basically my experience at TanaCon. I showed up, the mob was outside, I finessed my way in, and I was trapped in the building for a couple hours, and then I got to leave. And after that, I didn't really do anything else that day. The next day, I just went back to VidCon and walked around VidCon, meeting more of you guys, even though I did not feel welcome at VidCon at all. It's Tana's first time setting up a convention like that. I know she's the face of the event, but it wasn't all on her. It was definitely very much her management's fault, and the company who actually was in charge of setting up the event, they should have known that it wasn't a good idea, but they went through with it anyways. So I'm really, really sorry to anyone who bought tickets to TanaCon or went there expecting to go in and meet some of your favorite creators and you didn't get to. That really, really sucks. I luckily did get to meet some of you guys at TanaCon in the parking lot, so that was cool. Shout out to you guys who I got to meet while I was there. And I tried to meet as many of you guys as I could at VidCon. But yeah, I just wanted to share my TanaCon/VidCon experience. If you guys liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Once again, subscribe to my vlog channel down below. I'll be posting videos there hopefully soon. And check out my social media links. They will be down below as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video.